I'm going to go to the YouTube. I'm going to put the link in the Twitter account, and you should see people starting to come in. Okay, we are live. I will get shareable link, throw it on Twitter. And people will join. Okay. So let's see. All right, guys, we are live. I don't know if anyone's in here yet, but we are live, and we are going to start off with Rocket Mortgage. We'll finish. Is that what you said? Yeah, Rocket Mortgage first, and then we will get into the LIV stuff. But a lot of golf to talk about. Average Joe Better's here. We got somebody. We'll get rocking and rolling.
There's a lot of golf this week. We even got the match 8.
What's the match 8?
Come on, man. TNT Capital One's the match.
Oh, there's no golfers in it anymore.
We got the Splash Brothers.
That's what it is?
The Splash Brothers versus Mahomes and Kelsey.
Wow, who's the favorite, you know?
The Splash Brothers are like minus 380.
Really? Are they good? Well, I know Steph's good, I guess. Is Clay good?
No idea.
Wow. Seems like a pretty fucking shitty thing to watch.
Imagine watching that. How bad do they have to be to actually put that on?
That's so bad. I thought it was kind of cool when they had the pros. Like, that was fun. Tiger and Phil. But now you get...
It was too many holes, but it was fun for a little bit.
Now you get NFL players versus NBA players. That could be absolutely fucking stupid. Someone's at Disney World at a charging station sweating my balls. I love the dedication to go to Disney World to a charging station to fucking come into this chat. That's unbelievable.
Disney World in July, huh? That's crazy.
All right. So our cards here for the Rocket Mortgage. So what are your thoughts on JT? I mean, this is where I'm at on JT. My card does not have Modem as we speak, but the 20 on FanDuel and now DraftKings is enticing. Why is it moving? Is no one betting that 20?
It's gone up. It opened at 14, man.
F them kids. Got to bet golf. I agree.
It opened at 14. I don't know, like, why. It has to be they get no action on it. They're all getting all the Fowler money, right?
Are they getting a lot of Fowler money?
I think so. I think everybody's betting Dickey.
I didn't even know. I've made the point to this point in my life where I don't even look at a single other person's card.
It's good. I know Mayo's all over him.
Is he? Someone responded to my card and said, "Oh, nice bet on Aberg and whoever else. The whole internet's on him." So I didn't fucking know that. I woke up in the morning and bet them both on DraftKings. I don't care what anyone else is on. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'll get to Aberg in a second, but JT, I think you should bet the 20. I don't know what you have. A very scant card right now, and I actually have started liking him more and more this week. I think this is a perfect golf course for him. Everything's flat. If he gets wary off the tee, I don't think that there's much to worry about, and you just bank in his approach stays hot from last week. He wouldn't be here unless he had to win. He's like 66th in the FedEx Cup.
Okay, so that's a question I was meaning to ask, because I didn't even think about that as we entered the week. Do you think that even matters about the FedEx Cup?
Yeah. He wants to get to East Lake. That's a goal every year.
Okay, so he needs to win, or he needs to place well, or what?
He needs to place well in these tournaments. That's the only reason. He's never played this before. That's the only reason he's here this week. He's played every single hard event coming up, previously, and this is the first weak field event he's played this season.
But if he thought he was going to win previously, wouldn't he have done it? FBI is here, so I will not be telling anyone to eat my ass.
No, he just joined. he just joined the tournament 2 weeks ago, knowing that he needs to get his points.
What I'm saying is, if he thought this was a good setup for him to win in the past, why wouldn't he have come before? Didn't care.
I'm not saying that. I think he wanted
He's
to play.
desperate.
He's desperate for a good finish.
Yeah, he is.
Because he needs the points and he wants to get to Eastlake. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gotten to Eastlake every year, right?
I mean, you would think so. He's player of the year, 27. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The 20 is enticing. I don't think he's going to win.
What else are you gonna do? You just gonna leave a blank card and maybe hit some live bets?
No, I don't like this event. I like having a couple of runners, and I think the winner of the event is Adam Hadwin. Is that crazy?
What?
Did you hear me?
Was on me.
Okay, I said I think the winner of the event is Adam Hadwin.
I think that's crazy. He's gonna get to 30 under.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know if that's really the case. I know Finau said it's getting to 30 under, but wasn't it really dry before this, like for a long time?
I don't know. They had big storms last week.
I mean,
And
when
there's no
Neiman
sun
went-
there this week
yeah,
because of the fires.
yeah. If he gets to 30 under, he might have a hard time getting there. But is JT going to get to 30 under?
Yeah, he can get to 30 under. What are you talking about?
But he just isn't making putts, and he hasn't made putts all year.
Well, yeah, I'm obviously in agreement with that. You have to make putts to get to 30 under, but I'm just banking on his approach play.
Number is good for the field, no doubt about it. Do I think he's going to win? No. Does that mean I won't bet it? No. So
If someone gave you a 20 to 1 on JT at the Rocket Mortgage in fucking February, you would have fucking bet it and bet it fucking hard like you always do.
probably someone said Brandon Woolove. I don't know. I mean, every time you try to go play him at a place that's not past Palom or Coastal, he doesn't play well. He's all Coastal. Like he was pretty good at Canada, I think. He does hit it relatively far. I'm not feeling much to Brandon Wu. I like Dylan Wu a little better.
I'm playing Brandon Wu. Well, that's good to know. Our guy Mike. I didn't know he was from out there.
Yep, I did. I knew that. It's been dry going into Sunday. So you think it'll be heavy storm Sunday night and late storm Monday and Tuesday. So is it going to be dry or not dry this week?
Isn't there a cloud cover there, Mike? Also, Brandon Wu, I think he's a good Birdfest guy. That's the only reason why I'm playing him.
He is definitely a good Birdfest guy. Someone asked if Vincenzi Tracker will make a cameo today. How can I do that? I only have one computer. I got to set up a dual computer if I want to do my tracker because that's such a beneficial thing for me to have, a tracker of my own self, so I can just tweet the things that I've already tweeted or before it. Mike said nasty cloud and air quality. Does that have anything to do with
Canadian fires not allowing the sun to come through?
Wow. It'd be nice if it was dry, but I don't know. 30 under is going to suck. This is what I think. I think it's going to be a complete random winner.
Wow. I'm a complete opposite of you. I think it's going to be one of the top 6 players.
Ricky, JT, or
Decky, Finau. I don't know who else is up there.
But the top players aren't winning these events.
What do you mean? Finau won it last year.
Ron says JT cannot, in his current form of putting malaise, win this week if the winning score is around 30. I think I agree with that.
He got to fucking 19 last week, and he lost fucking 2 strokes putting.
Well, he got to 9. What was the winning? 25? Yeah. I mean, he's capable if he turns it around. I think the putting it can come and go, but I think it's a good bet. I'm not saying it isn't. My gut doesn't say he's going to win. And usually when we hit winners on JT, it feels like he's going to win. But
Okay.
I think it's probably a good bet to add to the card. Either way, the card is incredibly light. He's too good to be this bad for this long. Completely agree there. He'll turn it around. He'll win something. I just think when he wins something, it might be something bigger than this.
Yeah, like the Open.
Could win the Open, but Micro Prick has the best chance to get to 30 under. Do you think Micro Prick can get to 30 under?
If he gets to 30 under, the winner will be 35, and he has no chance. He'll never have a chance to actually win the event. So, just like every other tournament that he plays.
And his stats weren't that great last week. I mean, can you get hot with a putter? Yeah, he could. And for me, I say Hadwin. Hadwin is like to me, Hadwin feels like the merit of last year, 2
I
years ago.
agree. He looks like he could be born to play golf in Minnesota.
Yeah,
And I understand that completely. I bet Hadwin. I'm not saying I didn't bet Hadwin. I bet Aberg. I don't think Aberg has a shot in hell to win this thing. I actually want to bet Smalley because I think he's way better. Has a way better chance to win this event than Aberg.
Aberg to me, and we don't know exactly what he is yet, but I don't think he's going to be a birdie fest guy.
No. And then we got Eckroat, who I still really like.
Yeah,
He's just fucking everybody and their mothers on him.
he makes sense though.
He does. He makes the most sense on this card.
Yeah, like he was a really good player. He's definitely a birdie fest guy. He's played really well in this region, like we talked about on the show. He's starting to play really. His stats the last 5-6 weeks are incredible. I think like if he wasn't the most popular bet in the world, I would be going into this thinking he was going to win.
Same.
So that's good. It's good to have him anyway. I bet Benny on. I know the 55, whatever it was, isn't that great of a number. I understand that, but since my card was so light anyway, I don't want to have. He was one of my first guts when I looked at the odds when I woke up in the morning. Didn't know who was on him. Didn't know anything like that. I thought this would be a perfect event for him. If he's going to win anything, it feels like this is it. He's great off the tee. His stats have been great lately.
Yeah, I'm playing him a lot in DraftKings. I just don't think he's capable of winning.
He might not be, but I mean Grillo, I felt almost the same way. He's the same thing.
Yeah, but Grillo, we're betting 90-1. This I don't feel like the number's that great here.
Yeah, this feels probably a little weaker than the other one. Are we worried about Finau coming out here and doing great again?
I mean, he could definitely win. Am I worried about him? Not at the moment, but I mean, would I be surprised if he's 7 tomorrow?
Okay. Did you see my first round leader plays?
No. What do you got?
So they're a little wonky. They're all big time long shots. Okay, so nothing. Not risking much money at all in these. Like 5 guys between 90 and 220. All right. So you got Dylan Wu. I've never bet him before, but he ranks in the top 3 in birdie or better and par 5 scoring. And he's a bird fest guy as well. So I like him. I think morning tee times here. I think 6 of the last 7 have been morning tee times. He's my only PM one. Vinnie Norman.
6 of the last 7 on
first
tour.
round leaders have come from the morning of this course.
They've only played this course 4 times.
Sorry, including co-leaders.
Oh, okay.
Vinnie Norman fucking pumps the ball. I mean, these 4 par 5s are going to make a big difference.
Love Vinnie Norman.
You like Vinny?
Yeah, he spells his name with 2 R's. What's not to like?
Exactly, and we like the Swedes too. Harry Hall, good putter, been playing pretty well. Usually starts hot. Was 8 under in the first round when he won. When he should have won in Texas when he lost it to Grillo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lucas Glover getting beat by his wife. And Canada gained 9.4 strokes tee to green, finishing 20. I thought that was pretty good. And there's a guy, I have a feeling about him this week. He's going to play well. And this is getting into the DraftKings thing, 6,200.
Who's that?
Dickie Werenski.
I saw his course history.
It's good.
It's Mike D's guy.
Yeah, he's from, where's he from, Worcester?
I don't know.
He's from Worcester,
Western Mass somewhere.
I think he's from Springfield, Mass. But he has never finished worse than 31st here, 3 trips.
What's he done this month?
He's done good this month. Well, last month, TPC Craig Ranch, that was, a month ago, opened with a 64. He's a good putter, good unbent, easy course guy. 220-1, first round leader.
It's a pretty good number.
Yes, and 6,200 on DraftKings. I mean, he finished 31st, 25th, and 20th. So why can't he? If he does that again, you pay him 6,200. You're feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, good luck. I'm not betting first round leaders this week, but hope you win.
But that kind of is how I think about low DraftKings strategy, guys that I'm kind of playing.
I'm playing Glover.
Yeah, I like Glover this week. I think he can take advantage of the par 5s. He's a good par 5 scorer.
Why do I like Nick Hardy?
Why do you like Nick Hardy?
Yeah.
I don't know why you do.
He's from out here, I guess, Chicago.
Okay, that makes sense. You know what? Bill says 6K punts Lauer and Satoshi. I saw someone tweet this yesterday. Like, oh, it's a birdie fest. You got to back Satoshi, but the truth of that is the opposite. When he's won once, and he was a -12 winner at the Heritage, and he's come. He's never come inside the top 10 outside of that win
I believe it.
in any start ever. Birdie or better, he's pretty low on the list. He's not a birdie maker whatsoever. So, just saying that. JT's open record not great. But it should be. We've talked about this in the past, but
we're not saying the Open. We're not telling everybody to bet the Open, right?
no, we were thinking about it. We did mention it earlier, though.
Yeah.
Sam Ryder ready to pop off. He was playing pretty good.
Sam Ryder. I looked into Sam Ryder. I'm not sure.
Glover missed a shorty at the U.S. Open final qualifying. That's right. But he was playing pretty good going into that. Good in Canada. He won John Deere last year, right? That was that was this month. Maybe he's a end of June, early July guy.
Yeah, he won a U.S. Open. That was in June.
There you go. He likes the hot weather. It's going to be hot there this week, I think. That's Valderrama where it's going to be hot. What was I going to say about Glover? I forget. Anything else, Rocket, you want to talk about?
All right. Up top, who are you playing?
I'm playing Ricky. I know he's going to be popular, but I'm just going to play him. I think his floor is 10th.
Okay. Is that it? Just them?
I'm playing Ricky and Decky. That's what I'm going. I'm starting Ricky Decky in like 80% of my lineups.
And no other 9 or 10K guys?
No.
No Tom?
No Tom.
I'm playing JT and Decky in every single lineup.
You're not playing Ricky?
Nope.
Okay.
I feel like everybody's playing Ricky, so that's where I'm going to get different.
Yeah, I like it. And especially if you like Eckroat down there, you got to go different up top. Speaking of Tom, I've gotten some messages about Tom all week. Like, how is he not a smash bet for us considering his stats, considering how he played here over the weekend last year, the way he's been playing the last 2 weeks? Do you have an answer to that?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, it was a fucking question.
Oh, you're asking me. I don't know. The number sucks. It's 20-1. It's not like last week it was a number play. I didn't even want to bet him last week. And I mean, this isn't Tom Kim from last year when he was scorching hot. I don't think he's like that hot right now.
Well, yeah, if you look,
is he?
I mean, his approach numbers are getting there.
Yeah, but
7 and 5 last 2 weeks.
I don't love the number.
20 is tough. I mean, last week he made a lot of sense. He was coming off a great Eckroat 20%. Ish.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, I'm starting Ricky Decky. You're starting JT
Decky. 80% I'm playing him.
That's true. So I'm starting Ricky Decky. You're starting JT Decky. I'm not ruling out betting that 20 because it is a great number, but I'm, for the most part, not really in on JT.
Okay. I'm playing a lot of Smalley.
What is he, 9?
86. Right? One below Aberg.
Okay. Do you like I mean, yeah,
I think both will be popular, but
if you pivot in that range, that's where you're gonna get different because a lot of guys are playing the same guys in that range. Another one is Jaeger. Everyone's gonna be playing. Do you like Jaeger?
I don't mind Jaeger. Not playing him. I'm playing Benny, Hadwin, and Eckroat.
I'm playing a lot of Benny. Is Benny gonna be popular? I think so. You got Benny's over there, Bill?
I think he's gonna be 10.
10? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, he might be the
Hadwin's not going to be that popular, right?
He's not popular at all. I'm the only person I've seen that have picked him. And the ownership that I'm looking at says like 3 to 5%.
Yeah. And the other guy down low. I actually meant to ask you this. What are you doing with Akshay?
Nothing.
I need like a 7K guy, and he's like what I'm falling to. Akshay. Bad.
And why can't you go back to Ches here?
I don't know, because Seems like a bomber putting course.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. But I mean, look at the last leaderboards. Yeah, there are guys who are winning it and guys who are in the top. But every single time, there's 4 out of the 10 are like short hitting players. I just think that if you go away from that narrative everyone's talking about, I think you can kind of have an advantage there.
All right, but either way, he's 72, and I need like a 7 flat.
Benny 14, Hadwin 9. Okay, a 7 flat. And you're worried about Kevin Yu now, right?
Well, you mentioned him, but I can't trust Kevin Yu. He's played one event in 4 months.
Yeah, he's just so good off the tee. I'm going back to Merritt 6,500 too.
Wow.
Missed 14 straight cuts.
Yep.
That is true, but he was basically should have won this one time, and the other time he finished 8th. And
Yeah, I know.
he gained 5.4 in approach
dead.
at Travelers. 5.4.
Did he?
Yeah, gained 5.4 in approach. Lost 7.5 putting. He's a great putter.
It's hard to do in 2 rounds.
Yeah. So he's finally hitting it well. I mean, I think it's a nice little. I mean, you never thought you'd get Merritt 6,500 here at 1% ownership. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know. 14 straight missed cuts.
No, that's pretty normal.
So Akshay, no. Even it's like it's off the tee's good.
I'm a no.
Approach is kind of shit, but he makes birds.
I'm out on him. And real quick, at the higher end pivot to the Abergs and the Jaegers, I like Harmon.
Sure.
4 or 5 strokes in a. What do you mean, sure?
I don't know. Fuck that guy. Harmon. Yeah, what about Cam Davis? He's getting squeezed.
Is he? See, what are his stats last
Yeah.
week? Cam Davis.
Guy makes birds.
Well, his betting number got killed down to like 30 or something. I don't
He's
know.
getting squeezed though, because where he's at.
He was great off the tee at Travelers, finished 33rd. He lost strokes and approached 3 straight. Yeah, I think it's probably a good pivot play if you're talking about DraftKings. I don't think he's going to win again, but I think he's probably a good pivot play. Makes a lot of birdies, makes a lot of eagles, 4 par 5s. I think he should probably feast.
Looked into Riley and Hoagie. No. I'm playing Nate Lashley.
I like Nate Lashley.
Yep.
Won
That's
this
my
event
guy at 73.
Won the event, and
Yep.
then now his approach game is really coming along.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have him in there, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll switch out Ches in my lineup for him. You like him a lot better than Ches?
Yes.
Okay. Ches is playing good, though.
Yeah, Nate Lashley. For some reason, I'm playing Nick Hardy. I don't really know why. Just kind of going with it.
Justin Stott, DK. He is great with the putter. Is he one of those like hot putter, short hitting guys that finishes 4th here?
He could. He definitely could.
Yeah, he could. He hits fit. Yeah, he could be that type to do that easier course. I mean, the Corn Ferry events that he won, I'm sure they were in the 20, 25 under range.
Definitely.
So yeah, I like him as a DK play for sure. How was Harmon playing when he missed the cut here in 29 and 2020? I think he was bad then at that time. Thanks for the course history sheets. You got it. Those things are useful, man. They're way more convenient too than the other ones that I've seen out there.
Definitely.
The format that they're in, you just click
CT Pan back. CT Pan. I thought about. I don't know.
It would be that's one of those things everyone's on them one, or some people are on them 1 week, and then they go bad, and then they're it's one of those things you might look to do. Who were we just talking about before that? Harmon. I just want to see if Harmon was in good shape at that time. He just disappoints me, man. I had him in a great DraftKings lineup on Sunday. I had a chance to win the Pat Mayo experience. I was trying to win it twice in a month, and then I was like in 18th to start the day, and then just like could not make a birdie on the easiest scoring day of the week. Just couldn't get anything going. But yeah, Harmon did miss the cut here those couple of times. Let's see what his form was like. Missed the cut at the Travelers when he missed the cut here, and then he was 8th at the Travelers when he missed the cut here. So maybe he doesn't like the course. Maybe it can't hit it far enough to take advantage of those par 5s. CT Pan. Is it Pan or Pam?
Pam.
Pam. CT Pam.
Pam. Man, Suh fucking rolls it.
Yeah, he's a great putter. I mean, that's what his thing was always. He's good around the green too. I know people have said he isn't just because of like 3 weeks worth of stats when he first got on tour, but he's good around the green.
Jesus Christ. Pretty impressive stuff.
Putting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's actually the only thing he does well.
That's my sneaky play though. The 6,200 Wierenski. I like that play a lot. No one's gonna play him.
I'm not going that low. I'm going to Chucky Hoffman.
I had him in there too.
Played him last week too. He missed the cut on the number,
but he played decently stats wise.
Yeah,
he could be a first round leader. Carson Young isn't horrible, but I think Carson Young at 7K is gonna be popular.
Steamed up. I'm out.
I'm out on.
Saw does fall apart on weekends too.
Yeah, he does. But you're looking for a cup maker. I think he's as safe as probably it gets.
Definitely.
Carson, I'm out on him as well.
All right, we get to the main event.
Yeah. See how many people leave when we talk about LIV Valderrama. Anyone interested in that? We got some bets. There is a DraftKings offering there now. It's some very shitty contests, but I think there's a definitely soft market where you can kind of take advantage. If you have a good lineup, you can definitely win. It's not going to fill either.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. They don't put any money in these events.
No, nothing. I mean, that's one thing that needs to change for LIV to be good. But press conferences today, it seems like a lot of people are happy. Doug Gim, you like? Oh yeah, you mentioned Gim. You like him?
Yeah, I like him.
Okay. Yeah, we can still fire off a couple of answers here and there about Rocket, but it seems like DJ and Brooks and all them seems like they're very happy. It doesn't seem like they think LIV is going anywhere. Andalucia just invested in the event, which they had the Andalucia Masters, which was the DP World Tour event. I don't know, man. Everything that's happening, it doesn't seem like LIV's going anywhere.
LIV is like keeps going and getting sponsors. Like they got the Majestic's got a sponsor, and the PGA Tour just keeps talking about like LIV folding. I don't understand. Like why would they keep going after sponsors?
I know.
I feel like this kind of opens the floodgates for them to get sponsors and to make their valuation even higher.
Yeah, I think it does. It definitely does. And it doesn't seem like they're going to fold again. So I don't know. We'll see. Their communications team and their just everything they do from a standpoint just fucking sucks. Like the product they're running is so bad, man. Like it's unbelievable. I ordered the fucking Fireballs hat because I wanted to wear it for the Valderrama show. Hasn't even shipped yet. I ordered it like 2 weeks ago.
Jeez.
Just says ordered. It's fucking expensive as shit too. Like, dude, I just wanted to do a little Valderrama show, and I sent an email like, "What the fuck is this? I wanted to do this on my show. Like, you guys need as much good publicity as you can get." And they were like, "Well, you should have it by LIV London." I said, "I don't want to wear a fucking Fireballs hat for LIV London. It's a Spain thing."
Right.
But they need to improve in so many ways. So, the question is, are they going to still work to invest in improving the product that needs to be improved? They need shot length. They need better stats. They need better communications. They need a lot of better things. I don't know if, with a new merger with PIF and having other interests in golf, if they're going to do what they need to do.
Shot length would be incredible.
JT Moronk parlay. I don't know. I'm not following the DP World Tour event. The DP World Tour is so fucking bad. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah, I have no idea. Isn't Jordan Smith playing well?
Yeah, he seems to be playing well.
Okay. Here's a question. Would it be nice if DK FanDuel would offer LIV odds? They do offer LIV odds, just not in Massachusetts. I do know they offer it in Connecticut.
It's like 4 or 5 states they offer it in.
I don't understand. Why?
I tried asking this guy Sam McQuillan, who's the Action Network gambling like legalization expert, and he basically just said some. I was like, why do some allow it and some don't? And he's like, basically just said some allow it and some don't. Like, there's no reason why. It has to get approved. I think a lot of it's the gaming commission. Like, they want to make sure that events aren't rigged and all this other shit. They're still evaluating it.
No, yeah, it's like Massachusetts won't allow you to bet on mass colleges.
Yep. Yeah, someone said DK does have LIV odds. So the state that Matt is in has it, I guess, and the state that James is in doesn't. Our state doesn't. We do have local books, but the numbers seem to be pretty consistent. One plays DK, FanDuel doesn't. So it's going to take some time, I guess, for everyone to get it. But looking at the odds board, it's another tough one, man. I'm not good at betting live, so whatever I say, it probably isn't going to happen. But
yeah, you got anything on Valderrama first before we get into the odds?
Yeah, par 71, 7,028 yards. So it is really short. I mean, but it's pretty impressive the fact that the course is held up in terms of difficulty with how short it is. It's not long at all, but it's a very good course. A lot of these guys have praised it. Rahm, Sergio, these Spaniards say it's one of the best courses in the world. I think it's one of the best courses in the world. Someone disagreed with me on that. The fried egg douche fucking nozzles, because they know everything and they know more about golf courses than Sergio and all them. But I think it's a really, really good course, right? It's a claustrophobic. It's not easy to hit the fairways, which makes it difficult. It's to me, it's proof that it's one of those courses that's still difficult, even though it's short, and it's proof that you don't, if you're one of the people who doesn't think you need to shorten the drives off the tee. Dogleg fairways, you can't bomb and gouge it. I don't think you can't go over the tree lines. I don't think that it's possible there. You got trees kind of in there. The trees are positioned on the course to make it feel like they're impeding all your shots. So you can't take too many big risks or take these crazy lines, which is why I think Bryson might struggle this week, even though I like him and he's playing really well. But there is some generous landing areas on the fairway and there's some ones that are really tight. So it's just kind of a mix and mash of holes. So you have to position. It's all about positioning. It's correcting angles. To that point, it's similar to Augusta. A lot of people have said it's the Augusta of Europe, because it's like if you're not in the right place on the fairway, you're not going to have the right angle into these difficult green complexes. So you got to be really precise with your iron play.
Greens are small though, as compared to Augusta, right?
Right. Yeah. Greens are small. It's typically set up to play firm. The greens are small and they're undulating too. So this is a small shelf that you can hit on those greens. So around the green, I think, is going to come into play. It's the most when it was on the DP World Tour, it ranked as the most difficult green to hit on the DP World Tour. And it's also the most difficult for scrambling. So you're looking at iron players with good around the green game.
All right, I'm looking at the Andalucia Masters here, okay?
Yep.
So in 2022, it was in middle of October. Right now, it's 95 degrees where they are. So I'm pretty sure it's different. And Otagi won at minus 19 last year.
In October, right?
In October. In 2021, Fitz won in same time frame, October, at minus 6.
Jeez.
Okay. Min Woo Lee finished third in both events. Let's see. In 2020, the event was held first week of September. John Catlin beat Marty Keimer +2.
Wow.
2019 was held June 27th, same time frame as this year. Seabez won at minus 10. Then there was 5 guys tied at minus 4 for second. One of them was Rahm. This is the only time Rahm has made the cut at this event. He missed 2 other cuts the other 2 times he played. And Sergio finished minus 3 that year. So that's the same time frame. In 2018, it's played in mid-October. Sergio won at minus 12. Next closest was minus 8, which was Shane Lowry. And in 2017, was played mid-October. Sergio won at minus 12. And looking through all of these, the only players that were good that played in these events were Sergio and Rahm when they did play. Sergio mostly. Rahm didn't play everyone. And then Fitz and Shane and a little bit of Min Woo Lee. Everybody else was fucking awful, like bad golfers.
So the fields were bad. And that's just proof why LIV, there is a purpose for its existence, in that you want to go to Spain and play one of the best golf courses in the world that was getting complete shit fields on the DP World Tour. Like, there's a market for that. There's a reason why it exists. So I think that's a good thing. And yeah, people shit on Valderrama for having this event. How many fucking years are you gonna? Now there's no Sergio. Like, you're just gonna have a shittiest field ever at one of the best courses on earth? That's fucking bullshit.
Right. The director talked about how he wanted to attract bigger players. So this is their biggest event they've ever had. But looking at that, do you think we should look more at the late June one than?
Yes, I do.
So in that one, we had Seabez -10. Then you had 5 Spaniards in the top 7. Sergio was 7th, Ram and Arnis. I don't even know the other. And then Mustache.
Lorenzo Vera.
MLV.
Isn't he French?
Yeah, he finished. Yeah, I just called him Mustache.
Oh, I thought he was one of the 5 Spaniards. Okay.
No, he was the one that was not a Spaniard that was in the top 7.
So that was -12, but now we're playing 3 rounds.
All those guys are good, like a Seabed. -10.
I was gonna say, isn't Seabez the shit version of Cam Smith?
Yes.
Wild off the tee, good
player.
around the greens, good putter. Yeah, he's a Walmart Cam Smith.
Except Seabed, yeah, he doesn't. Cam probably hits it longer.
Yeah, but
so looking at the board here, I mean, looking at the board.
Hold on, a little more on the course here. This is a great course. I just got to say a couple more things. I think, first of all, it's not going to be Australia where you got fucking chicks making out with their boobs out or anything like that, but it's going to be 15,000 or something, 15, 20, 30,000 a day. It's going to be a really big, it's going to be a big event. Like you said, it's their biggest, it's the biggest event ever at this course. I think the Spain people are going to be happy that it's there. I think and the difference is the Australia event, you got Gooch shooting 62, which is a fucking joke, which made me not like LIV for that week. But now I think it's going to have a major feel to it. It feels like LIV's major this year.
Are we getting a top guy to win?
I think so. Do you? If there isn't, I think it's a disappointment. And you know what? Par 5 17th is a great hole towards the end. I want to bet Cam Smith. You froze for a sec, but I do want to bet Cam Smith. Par 5 17th is one of the easier holes on the course, but it's really risk rewarded because there's water right up to the very front of the green, and the runoff areas can go down in the water too. So it's really good hole on 17. Like it's a great tournament course. There's a lot of great things about it. So top of the board, let's start. Is Cam Smith the favorite?
Cam Smith, 8-1.
I think he has a really good chance to win the event. I kind of think he does win the event. 8. I think I saw an 850 on one of the sites that we have. Just the more I think about it, the more I go into it, I think he's going to win. He's starting to play really well. I mean, look what he did on the weekend at the U.S. Open. I just feel like he's finally coming into form. He's one of the best players on tour. He hasn't won yet this year, and I think this major feel, big tournament feel, tougher scoring. Like I see him coming in there and. Jesus, PGA Championship game 3.5 on approach, 7.6 putting. U.S. Open game 5.1 on approach, 7.8 putting. That's what he does, irons and putting and around the green.
Where did he's been hot on LIV too. What did he finish in DC? You there?
In DC, in DC, I think he finished. Let me see. Cam Smith. And Data Golf has distance and accuracy for these guys too.
Regardless, his game has been great.
Yeah, 7th so 4th at Adelaide, 7th at Singapore, 2nd in Tulsa, 11th in DC.
Yeah, he's basically Ricky Fowler of the Rocket, right? He's what Fowler is, right? He's primed for a win.
Yeah, but he's a fucking winner. He's if Ricky Fowler was a winner,
right? Exactly. But I mean,
I'm saying this event has a major feel.
It's the same as Ricky's.
Yeah, if the event is a major field, I think he's absolutely super live. You could have good sand saves around this place too. Does Neiman have a chance? Someone asked. I just don't know. I mean, I think it kind of mitigates his skill sets. He's really long off the tee. His putting hasn't been very good. I don't know. I'm kind of out on Neiman. You?
My bad, I lost you. We good?
Yeah. How do you feel about Neiman?
I have no idea on Neiman. No idea. I think the 20 is a decent number. I just have no clue.
Yeah, 20 is a decent number. What about Brooks and DJ? Let's go through the odds board here.
All right, Cam 8, Brooks 11, DJ 12, Sergio 13. Those are the top four. The Sergio number is fucking atrocious, but it does feel like he's going to be there.
He will be there. There's no doubt about it.
Right. Looking down the odds board, it's hard to ignore Patrick Reed.
I agree. I like Reed. I think DJ could win this too. I mean, DJ's starting to kind of play a lot better. U.S. Open, he was in the mix for a while, and then still managed to play well despite that quad he made on 2 in the third round, or the second round. So I mean, Brooks. Someone says major field. Does Brooks have a chance? Yeah, I think he does because of that. But I don't know. I mean, his game really, I think, might be after he won the PGA. I think he probably partied for a bit. I don't know if he maybe dialed it back a little bit on practicing. I think he probably thinks he answered a lot of those questions that were surrounding whether he could ever do it again. So I do think Brooks I'm kind of out on. He's the one up top I really don't see winning. DJ, I do think he could definitely win. But for me, my power rankings this week, I'm going to give you a 1, 2, 3. My power rankings are Cam Smith 1, Sergio Garcia 2, Patrick Reed 3. Those are my top 3.
Who was the third?
Reed.
Yeah, those are the guys.
I think one of those 3 wins. It sucks I can't bet all 3 of them because you got
Bryson. I could see Brooks, actually. I don't know why you can't see Brooks if he plays hard. What about a guy like Munoz, who's been playing, or Answer, who seems like a course fit?
Answer does seem like a course fit. I looked at him. My concern with him is, has he been playing well enough? He kind of fell off a cliff this season. He hasn't been playing good at all, but he's definitely a type of guy that could go and play well at Valderrama for sure. Munoz approach was fire at the U.S. Open, just could not make a putt to save his life. Decky JT parlay with Cam Smith. I like that. 200-1. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, I didn't know. So Detroit, is it legal on DraftKings there for LIV?
If it is, you should do that. And best of luck. Hope it wins.
I would love to be able to double Cam with something. I mean, is it
I'm
crazy?
In one bet at least.
Is it crazy to overexpose on this with the type of field and lives, and you get on LIV and the odds you get on LIV?
So that's the option. You can either overexpose. What are you talking about? Betting Cam and Sergio?
Yeah.
Either that or wait to bet it live.
Yeah. I just think if I bet Cam and Sergio And yeah, maybe their turn's not as big as we'd like, but it's a 48-man field, and you got something to watch Sunday when you wake up. I know, I can promise you that.
Did you bet Puig? Boy.
Oh yeah, I bet Puig at 135, 150. Someone said they got a 200 earlier. That's great. Puig's playing really good. He was great at the U.S. Open. Finished with a 4 or 5 under on that Sunday. He's a really good player. Spaniards, it's not like the Italian Open, which I mistakenly bet a bunch of Italians there who don't play well. Like Spaniards play well here. He's going to be pretty good. He's going to be playing practice rounds with Sergio and Eugenio, and I don't know if you saw this. He's playing in the Open Championship qualifier, and he like made it through the first round. He's playing really well, like fucked ass in that first session there. So I like him a lot. I think 130 plus is just an auto bet.
Okay.
I know
Yeah,
you're not
okay.
as high on him.
Sure. I like him better than Eugenio.
Definitely. And Eugenio's like 40 to 1. So Sergio, haven't really talked about why I like him a lot this week. Obviously, the course history is incredible, and he's playing so good, and it's hard to see him not being there. Completely agree with all those things. Yeah. But I also think he's in a great mental place, and that's the biggest reason why I think he has a very good chance to win this week, because his mental state is very good. You can see the way he was acting at the U.S. Open. I know people who were at the event talking to him saying that he looked in a much better place, was happy, was in a very good mood, which you haven't seen him be in a very long time. And then he just talked about this week, about today or yesterday, about how his relationship with Rory is on the mend. And I think he's just in a very good mental space. And now he's playing pressure free, going to Valderrama, where a place he had a lot of success. He's been in the mix in Singapore on LIV, so he didn't get his win yet. I like that about him. I think a lot of these guys are going to take turns getting wins. I think Sergio has a really, really strong chance to win.
Okay, counter. Could this be a case where there's so much in the hometown event, a la like Cam at Adelaide?
Yeah, but Cam did finish pretty well at Adelaide. But my counterpoint to your counterpoint is, if you've seen him speak this week or at the U.S. Open and the way he's been kind of conducting himself, he seems like he's in a very good place mentally. I don't think he's feeling much pressure.
Just countered with you just countered a counter with your original point.
Oh, I didn't know if you heard the original point. No, I know what you mean. I didn't know if you heard the original, because you were out of the room. No, I don't think he's that much pressure.
I agree with
you.
I
think
he's those points.
He's won there 3 times. How much pressure is there really?
Yeah, but he won against dickbag fields, like literally dickbag fields.
But does he think that?
He's won both times. When he won, the best player in the field was Rahm, and he didn't make the cut.
I know. But as many people have pointed out this as well, like course fit wise, it sets up really well for him.
Oh, for sure.
And one of them he won by 6 shots. I do too. I don't care. I'm just betting Cam and Sergio. I don't care.
All right. So regardless, you're betting Sergio.
Yeah.
And you're just out on Reed now.
I would have to be in this scenario. But I just think Cam has the best chance to win. Sergio's the second. Reed is the third. I think one of those 3 is the winner.
No on Munoz?
Not at 33. I mean, you can bet Reed at 21.
You can bet Munoz at 40.
Nah.
I think I'm going to bet Cam. I don't know if I can get there with Reed.
The approach numbers of the U.S. Open were a bit
playing that well.
Yeah, I just think course fit wise is great. That's the only thing. Right?
Yeah.
And then
I think I'm
I
betting
like
Cam.
Puig as. I told you this last week, and you weren't that in on it, but now you're in on it.
Yeah, because I didn't think that was going to be this fucking terrible, fucking brutal.
I mean, that's what's hard about betting odds. Live, the odds aren't really good. I mean, but it's Cam or Sergio, man. Cam or Sergio, maybe Reed.
What about Mark? 70?
It's a good number. I don't know. Are we in agreement that a top player is going to win this thing?
Yeah, and I'm actually in agreement that a guy that's going to win had to have played the U.S. Open because Liv hasn't played in a month.
So I think that does actually limit the field for us too. Those guys who haven't played a month aren't going to go out here and win Liv's biggest event with all the best players playing, caring about winning.
Yeah. I'm going to bet Cam. Maybe get on Sergio live at some point.
Yep. I'm going to bet Cam. I'm literally betting it as we speak. I don't care. So Sergio is one of my favorite players of all time. I told you I will be writing a book about Sergio's life at one point. And this is his home course. This is his place to win. I want to watch this event. I want to be into this event. If I have to overexpose a little bit, so be it. I think Cam's the other guy who's going to win. Whatever. Fuck it. That's what I'm doing.
Sometimes the chalk just hits, baby.
All right. Vincenzi Tracker just tweeted. I got a notification. So let's see if it would make sense for me to tweet this as I'm speaking right now. Our king, Matt Vincenzi, always gives us a nice long shot. He likes Puig for Liv. Jump on the live, tap it in now. Did it seem like I was typing that while I was talking about Sergio right here?
I don't know. I kept breaking in and out, so I have no idea. Who knows? we want to know who is though. Half the people think it's you.
You got to be a fucking moron to think it's me. But I don't know. I don't know who it is. I don't know. But I have many ways to prove it if I needed to, but I don't feel like I should need to. Anyone with a brain should realize it. But a lot of people like to just talk shit to talk shit. So give me a win. Cam's 11 and Sergio 16 in England. Wow. I'll bet if I were you, I'll just fucking bet both of them. Bet Cam at 11, bet Sergio at 16, and you're gonna wake up on Sunday morning. Actually, I don't know. I don't do time zones, but it'll be sometime on Sunday. And you will have something to watch. You will get a sweat, and you will probably win one of those two bets. James Magnus says Saul Goodman is the Vincenzi tracker. That would be an ultimate move if he made a tracker to make it look like it was me, and then, but he would have been setting me up worse yesterday because he could have gone further with it. But I mean, I just don't understand how anyone with a brain could think that. It seemed like there was some consensus in it.
Ooh, a lot of people think it, man. I've gotten questions on it.
By who? Your brother asked me.
Asking if it's you.
Your brother asked me if it was me. He said, who is it? I said, I have no fucking clue, dude. I have no clue.
Come on, tell us who it is. You know.
You think I know? If you're in the chat, say hey. I don't know. I mean, no, I don't know if you don't want to reveal your real name on this YouTube thing, but I just, I'll tell you, man, it is certainly not me. I saw you tweeted last night at midnight that my first round leader picks were revealed. I go to bed at fucking 9:00. You know that.
You do.
You think I've camped this morning? You think I'm up at midnight tweeting from another account that my first round leaders has been published?
I don't think it's you, man. I don't think it's you.
I mean, you should not think anything. You should know it. So your thing says on to John Deere. You don't think we're winning this week?
I get no feel. No, I don't. No, sorry, guys.
Yeah, Mike says a lot of people think the guy writes for 3 or 4 different sites and on 2 weekly shows. This week 3, and last week 4 because I went on that Roto Grinder show. I'm going to go out of my way to make a burner Twitter account that's a tracker of my own self. Like you've been listening, people have listened for a long time. Only a complete fucking lunatic would do that. And if you think I'm a lunatic, then yeah, maybe you can say it's me, and maybe you do think I'm a lunatic. But if you think I'm a regular person, then yeah, I don't know. I'm running the basketball camp for 80 fucking kids this week, but I think I'm gonna go out of my way to stay up late so like people can think that the burner Twitter of me that has 50 followers isn't really me.
That's hilarious. All right, I'm in.
Blake shot an 82 on Sunday.
I'm in. I did.
You're in on
That's
who?
right, 83 the day before. I'm in on Cam.
Okay, Blake shooting 83s, 82s, back-to-back days. He has fake back injuries just so in case he plays bad, and then when he plays good, the back is not an issue.
Hey, I've been seeing a chiropractor. Feeling good.
I saw it for chiropractor. Oh, they crack your neck?
Yep.
Oh, it feels so good. Okay, so let's pick our winner for both events before we sign off.
Hideki Matsuyama and Cam Smith.
I'm gonna say the same ones: Hideki Matsuyama and Cam Smith. My backup predictions are Adam Hadwin and Sergio Garcia.
Justin Thomas. I don't know. I don't have a backup. I don't know. Puig.
Okay. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to it. That helps us get ad revenue. And if you just listen on YouTube, make sure you just do automatic downloads on those on the podcast version, so we can get ad revenue for that. We're kind of a lot of big things coming on the horizon too for both me and for Tap It In. Couple things that I can't announce or speak about yet, but there'll be a couple of big announcements in the next 2 or 3 weeks in terms of my career path and some decisions I'm going to be making, both in terms of Tap It In and in terms of my writing content as well. So if you stayed here for 57 minutes, you got to hear that. When is a Tap It In Invitational?
Good question.
I think people are just from that our followers are just from too far away and from different places.
We got to make it happen at some point, probably next year.
Yeah, that'd be fun though. Any tourney matchups for Rocket? Let's see. Tourney matchups for Rocket. I'll fire them up right now. What site you want? DraftKings? Tourney matchups. I got to text my deposit bonus guy, man. Every time I fucking put money on here, I just lose it like a week later.
Yeah.
Sticking around on this fucking thing, all the promos and shit.
That's why I hate FanDuel. I never went on there.
I know. I've never won a single bet. I've at least won like 20 or 30 grand on DraftKings, but FanDuel, I've never won a single bet. I haven't made too many of them, but I haven't won any. DK matchups. Let's see. What do we got? Rocket Mortgage Classic tournament matchup. I'll give you at least one winner right here, maybe more. Round 2 balls. Tournament matchups. Okay, we got winner number 1. Ricky Fowler minus 140 over Max Homa. Winner 2 is Adam Hadwin minus 110 over Taylor Moore. And winner 3 is smash. Hideki Matsuyama minus 130 over Keegan Bradley.
Smash that.
Smash that.
Like that.
Keegan come off his hometown win.
Oh,
the town he grew up in, Cromwell, Connecticut. All right, let's get a winner, maybe 2. I'll definitely settle for 1 this week, though.
All right, go Weasel.